Okay, good afternoon. It is May 13th, 2021, and we really are looking at like a we traded up for a while, and since about 8 a.m. we've just been ranging. Um, and I probably should have kept these highs right here because that's what these highs here looks like they're influencing price right now. Um, So yeah, this is how I saw it, and we'll take a look at these trades. I think there's a second entry in here that I didn't mark because I lost my connection. We'll take a look. Oh yeah, I see it right now. Actually, this is it right here. Okay, so yeah, prices were trending up since 2 a.m. And you could see prices playing off the midline too here. So once they really, you see them playing off the midline here. They come back here. And then we get a first entry. It breaks lower first, second entry, long. So you get a long there. Yeah, it's congestive. So I actually entered on a limit order, but it is a second entry long. Prices bouncing off the EMA here. First entry, second entry. Only thing is, this isn't the low of the swing, so that's the problem with entering on that. And we make it to the overnight highs, and you get a first entry, breaks lower, up, goes up, second entry. Um, I marked this as aggressive because it's at the overnight highs, and you could be getting trapped either way. Um, but yeah, we got a nice move up from that. That's a nice 14-point move almost, maybe a little more. And then prices they start ranging a little. So this is how I had my channel drawn off of these swings here. And originally I had them off these highs, but it looks like it works better off these highs. So let's get back in there. Uh, yeah, we got some congestion here, and you get a second entry. Oh, I forgot to mark this. On my chart, this is a second entry at the trend line. So I took that first entry, second entry, and yeah, it works out, but we do get a break shortly after. So I mean, it maybe this didn't touch the top of the trend channel, so maybe you're expecting a break, and I mean, this needs to flatten out eventually. So, but it is a second entry long, and you get a nice move out of it, and then we do get into a flatter channel. So let's look at this first entry. This is a second entry. It's just you don't know. I am gonna mark this. It's just you don't know where the trend channel is just yet. Let me move this. And I eventually moved it to here. But yeah, even if you were playing it off like these lows, I would still like that. Um, Look, we get this important highs, but these lows they're high, making higher lows. So we get failed second entry short here. I'm not sure. I don't know if I like marking that, but that's a steep leg up. So you might think to go long there. Um, then you get another higher low here. This is just very steep. Very strong move up. This isn't a second entry, but it's off the midline. You can see prices started bouncing off that midline here. We got another touch, and they're congestive a little here. I think these are unrelated levels of congestion, but this looks like congestion too. Bouncing off the EMA here, and then off the midline, and then we get a nice. This looks like a second entry. Um, It's a failed second entry short, first entry, second entry, but it also looks like a second entry long, first entry, second entry, off the midline, which prices have been responding to. So I like that. Only reason people might be wary of that is just because of this congestion right here, but it could be a breakout pullback off this level. Get a bunch of moves here. I don't know. Maybe you look at this as a second entry long. I'll mark that as aggressive. Um, Second entry long, maybe. We get another breakout. The breakout fails, and we get this strong move down. I don't think you want to go short yet. First entry, yeah, you don't get anything really good anyway. This second entry, failed second entry long, but that's congested. That's 4 bars stacked up already. But here we get a first entry, second entry off of this trend line. So, and it matches with these lows, it corresponds with these lows. So, and we've had a break of this channel, flatter channel. Get a nice move out of that. Come down here, first entry, failed second entry short. I marked it as aggressive. It just looked like, I don't know. That's it's congestive here too. This is probably not something you want, but it tested the resistance, previous resistance of this trend channel. So it's something you might think about. Here we don't know what's going on. Prices are just going back and forth. You just got to sit out. Really, you should probably sit out with this one. But then we get what looks like a channel up. I don't see how you could go long here, unless it was a little steeper. And then it looks like you got a break of the channel. So, but I drew this off the highs, it looks like, and it almost matched these lows. So if you went long here, you're not alone. You got a good move out of it, and this is just a breakout of what I saw as an important price level. So just an aggressive short entry, an engulfing bar. Get a pullback, and you get a second entry as well as a higher low here. First entry, second entry off the trend channel. So I marked that, and then prices worked into this flatter downward move. I don't see any entries here. Um, you don't get much here. Looks like we just get 2 legs down. I'm not sure if this is a channel, but we get 2 legs down. After this sharp move down, I like these entries where you get this lower high. Doesn't really, it's not any convincing break of a trend channel. I like it. It's aggressive, but I like those. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not much to jump in on here. Here we get like a double bottom, and it looks like a measured move of the range I drew. So I'm sure people will have this range drawn differently, but this is the range I had, and it looks like we made a measured move and we made a double bottom at that measured move. So that's why I marked this as an aggressive long entry. It's an engulfing bar as well. This is definitely a channel up here. Get an overshoot that leads to a break, and we're just in congestion. And we get this break out of the congestion and the nice signal bar. Um, I could understand why people wouldn't like that because we're continually making higher highs and higher lows. But I just looked at that as a breakout. And that's what I saw. And we've been going kind of sideways. We broke this channel. Looks like you get a second entry here, but there's no setup because it's not the low of the swing. That's what I saw today. I hope everyone had a good day, and I will be back tomorrow. Thank you for watching.